and not say the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the issue on King's FM. John Anthony April Gossin William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today, and we dropped out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their teammate that they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You know, but what get sense of?
And face the issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discourse with logic. It's Face the Issue comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
Our government secure all financing of all road networks in the country, major road network, assigned on the President we are a 10-year electricity financing, 10 years for the World Bank.
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the country.
If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
Well, that can lie. The government, all the ministers that are in the government, they can lie. They don't put all also everything they say. They don't say the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the Issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Gossin William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today, and we dropped out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their teammate that they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You know, but what get sense of?
And Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discourse with logic. It's Face the Issue comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
Our government secure all financing of all road networks in the country, major road network, assigned on the President we are a 10-year electricity financing, 10 years for the World Bank.
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the country.
If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
Well, that can lie. The government, all the ministers that are in the government, they can lie. They don't put all also everything they say. They don't say the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the Issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Gossin William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today, and we dropped out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their teammate that they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You know, but what get sense of?
And Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discourse with logic. It's Face the Issue comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's have to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that Dr. Ware is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. In sports? Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your national team you are experiencing Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. Worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right. The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That's the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
I said to all citizens, and that's what you saw today. In the ring, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourselves. Be together, recalibrate, regain the people confidence. And Liberians are there. You got some sound Liberians that believe that we were the right group. Yes, I'm not saying that everything was roses. No, but we fought for this country in the midst of a pandemic. Liberia shine is amongst the great nations. So what are we talking about? the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Respect the law. I did not bring 10 jobs. We made it. The Unity Party left it with us, and we respected it. So what's going on? Is it that Bwaka angry because during Ellington there were 10 jobs, and he want to break it because you are not happy? Is that why he's saying to us? Because the 10 job, I didn't do it. I made it there, and I respected the laws of the republic. And so, thank you for this time, for giving the opportunity. But there will be a time we will, I hope, that our people realize that we made a mistake. We made a mistake. We're in a new era, and they send us back to the old era. We need to correct that. I came to power, I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong, AB. The disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that, Bwaka know that. Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace. And people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that. There, the Bwaka, we used to go to him, even fee Bwaka because of his title. Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
AB, I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellington, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Soyota, I kept the peace. Chancellor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, tenure position were respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagreed, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. Community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. We have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, they tell me that no, this is a tenure position. You cannot move the person until the tenure expires. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period. So we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the one that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
AB, when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior is wrong. We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, so they have to be taking a job, it is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. But again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we, in accordance with the law. This is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong, AB. The disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. The peace of the Republic of Liberia. During Ellen time, I kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position that would never happen. We in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect, because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. Disrespecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the lodge that they built, and Liberians say that and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Bwaka man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time he's traveling. What you're doing is wrong, and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Bwaka was not a change. Bwaka was never the change.
For Bwaka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything, and the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Liberia to where. And said the way forward is a Parliamentary discussion for peace. Then when Bwaka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Bwaka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents legal documents to guide where. Then Burger benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not to run with Ellen.
You're right. You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He doesn't want to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. So from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I've never seen them say, why y'all did this? You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So signing the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Burger send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah.
And the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure, they come say even they could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You impact a lot of.
If I were president of this country, God show you his wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're not footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to yesterday because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What will the board do for you? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Connections there, you not get it.
No connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yeah.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact.
Hello?
Yeah, man.
My son, you made mistake.
What?
I heard you last night, me and Kun indeed to move Kufa. Absolutely, after the whole election, I'm in my corner. If you hear my preaching most Sunday, you will conclude that I'm right. Will you rescue as a nomenclature after winning? The broadcaster don't even answer my phone. They don't pick me up. They don't lay me down. They don't even have time. I don't talk. Yeah, I don't talk because God knows why it's happening. And everything I will accept it because our son Kun is vice president to him from Nimba. The Nimba people will not understand if I start hating on Boyka.
You're right.
The fanatic Kofa, the woman I have my word that fanatic Kofa first cousin.
Oh, okay.
You both don't know this, so when you were talking last night, but I don't have. Look, let me tell you, nobody in the republic, somebody just call me. No lawmaker in this country, do they got their own money, but to take your own money and give to 40 or 47 or 40 number of lawmakers to remove a speaker or a pro tem is not the work of any lawmaker. It must be the work of the executive.
Okay.
It's not immemorial. What the interest we are have to give money to people. That's why in the Senate or return, every senator was given 3 million or so to talk about the break. What for your country? What's on your mind? What is happening? And Dylan came on the stage to speak on the pulpit. He said he will bring another bill to reduce our salary below 5,000.
Yeah, he said that.
All right. So I put in the chat room. I said, Dylan, district colleague, Dylan asked, yesterday he informed us about a pending bill that will reduce our salary. There are burning issues in the country. The rescue mission has started to fail by the missteps they are taking. He's not addressing those. It's in the chat room. He's not addressing those issues. There may be financial malpractices in the past and now, even worse. I mentioned in the chat room. Then you want to reduce our salary that we're making by law.
By law, yeah, by law.
By law.
By law, yeah.
You're
Right.
breaching the tenure a law. The tenure people that the tenure I do. The ministry that we have at tenure, the central bank, the LTA, you came there and broke everything down by yourself. Supreme Court ruled against your went and violated the Supreme Court ruling. Then you went and post 6 money and duty to LTA. You're not talking about that. You have removed the army and put money. You're not talking. You have removed the central bank and you also have suspended. You have suspended. You have put the next in command Bank in charge of the investigation.
Yeah.
But bringing somebody from outside, you mean you sack the man.
You sack the president, yeah.
You're not addressing that. Oh, that I was sorry you wanted. Then he replied and said, I will address you accordingly with time.
Look at
Wait
it.
and see.
Look at it.
Yeah. So I said, Dylan, go ahead. Reply. You kill me as a labor. Is it Chinese labor? Or we call him because he didn't. In Kenya, you say we're making more money. We're riding expensive vehicle. You're riding even more cars than us.
More expensive vehicles than
Yeah. I'm principal.
that guy is a serious problem.
Syria want to. So I say you got close proximity with the president. When he travels to your go. So all the allowances you're packing, you get money. The budget will pass, the money, the million missing. They want this one. They want shifter, so nobody knows what that shifter is. So you got plenty of money now that our own money by law you want court. You're not addressing no issue, the roads issue, you're not addressing it. And you have to 22 million to go face for a paved road at Georgia already did before. No quota, no nothing. No big. I didn't play with him there.
You tell with him. You tell with him.
It says then he has not replied. They're waiting for him to reply. Who are behind the so-called Soya wives who are blocking the road all over the country? As they were Soya wives. How many Soya do we have for their wife to cover the entire country blocking road? What I seen the line a group, then you could just call now.
Wow.
Because they wanted Prince Johnson out.
Prince Johnson, yeah.
They're cutting the shots. They're cutting the shots. So I told him, I said, Dylan, you're being moving. You came here to fight.
Say us up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us right here. 500? Okay, we've gone now. We are getting there. Let me say us up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight right here on this very day. And we are certainly getting there. And remember, with God, all things are possible. And we will certainly get there. Whether you like it or not, we will get there. Remember, with God, all things are possible. And I always give you courage to know that there is a God. And with God, all things are possible. And we'll certainly get there. We are, and we will certainly get there. How was your weekend? I hope it was so great. And let me say thanks to all of you who did a marvelous job, fantastic job in supporting our fundraiser for relocation and other activities as well. Thanks to Leo, thanks to Bro, thanks to Prince, Newton, Tokwa. The rest of you who contributed, those who made pledges, those who didn't even make pledges but still anticipate doing something in their own matter week way. We want to say thank you. We appreciate everything that we are doing together for this country. I always told people, and sometimes they don't get it, this idea about where I know where you're waiting, I know this idea about where the sun shining at the place you hang your clothes. So I was just telling a friend today, because each time people call me and talking to me, the only thing I can hear, they say, finally, AB, we beg you, and you have to hold on, and you have to keep up, you have to keep doing what you can.
we are counting on you, we are hoping on you. Don't let money business move you. And you don't blame them because people have come to purport or maybe portray themselves like people like us doing today, and in the end, they fall for money. So I see it, somewhere you want to see it like it's insulting to your integrity for somebody to even think that you will fall for money. But again, you don't want to blame them because of the kind of society that we are in. So it's like when John Brown goes to your house and then you lock your door in front of John Brown. It may sound insulting to John Brown, but John Brown has to understand that the environment we are in, the society we are in, people can even dress better than he, John Brown, and stay still. So it doesn't matter. You shouldn't take offense. It's just a matter of living according to the existing realities. Living according to the existing realities. So basically, that's just it. And sometimes I don't get vexed with people. Sometimes people tell you, man, I gave you my information, and I hope you will not give it to anybody. That kind of hope. So now I won't get vexed. Again, I don't want to get vexed because you are right to even hope or think that way, because we are in a society where people can do anything. They may appear like they are good or whatever it is, they will still behave the other way around. So I don't have a problem with people. The society itself is the one, and I think people may not understand it, but again, that's life. That's life. Sometimes the reward is not only in money, it's in recognition. So I told a friend, even today, I said, why would I, because we're talking about some kind of LFA related something, and I said, but why would I be fighting out there looking for money in the most terrible ways, especially when I know that money is not all to it. Money solves problems, but money does not answer it all. Secondly, the people you see stealing out there, they are fighting for societal recognition. They want for society to look at them like they are on top of their game. So they go out there to steal. So when society stop rewarding those kind of people who steal, when society stop rewarding them, it will be a good thing. Yeah, it will be a good thing. Because the fact of the matter is, the man is stealing because he wants respect. But you are not stealing, but you got respect already. So if you go steal now, granted you will get it, but what will become of it? So sometimes you ask yourself the questions behind some of these things. Like it similarly applies to where people tell you, say, oh, where you see the sun shining at the place you go. So I asked the guy, I said, let's agree where I've seen the sun shining is where I hang my clothes, right? Granted. But I hang my clothes where after it has gotten dried, then people out there see my clothes to be dirty. People see my clothes to be dirty because the moment you hang your clothes, especially in the context in which those of you who can be speaking speak, the context in which you can be speaking is that I should hang my clothes where the sun is shining, right? Okay, after I hang my clothes there now, right? IAB have gone there to go hang my clothes there. It's dry. Look at the kind of dirt that people will be throwing at me because of hanging my clothes there. People will be throwing dirt at me. That clothes will be dirty. That clothes I will live with that dirty clothes for life. That dirty clothes, I will live with it for life. My children, it will also rub on them. The dirty clothes, because though it is dry, but it is dirty. So why can't I, even if the rain is falling, there's some kind of way the clothes will get dry. During rainy season time, clothes can still get dry. It doesn't matter what it is. Though it will take time, but it will still get dry. The breeze will blow it, it will get dry. So now you can put your clothes to the fan. The fan said, the fan can be blowing your clothes, it will get dry. We used to put our clothes on uniform and thing to get dry for us to go to school. So sometimes in the day, it will not work. In the night, your clothes still get dry. The moment you wash your clothes, you know the kind of uniform that we used to wear in like Grand Bazaar, kind of the Oreo uniform. The Oreo uniform is a real, not in a rubber uniform. But the idea is when you wash it, you shake it good, and then you squeeze it because squeezing will not help you. Just shake it good. Then you just hang it some kind of way in the night. It will be prepared the next morning for you to go to school. That's the kind of uniform that we were wearing. So the shirt itself was very thin because we used to wear blue
and dominant blue with that sky blue, that what we're wearing in black at that time. So that's sky blue, something there, 18 to again, and not too thick. So you even want to call it, just do it, vroom, vroom. You hang it oil in there in the morning and prepare for you to go. Not sunshiny, but we need to take our time. Sometimes when you want to heat it up, it gets burned. So so those are the kind of things. But again, we are getting there, and with God, all things are possible. We are grateful to the Almighty God for everything He's doing for us, and we thank Him so much. We thank Him so much. The last time, even before we could go for our break, I followed a situation wherein I know that the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yumabuakai, and you know, the other people, when I'm saying it like that, it can be, you know, you know, when I'm saying it like that, they hear my sweet voice calling Boga's name, Jesus. So you see how you get respect for people like us. Because you're going to call Joseph Boga's name, you're going to stay feel happy. Because the way people like us will call it, Joseph Boga got to conduct himself and behave himself. So that they kind of tune, they kind of voice. You want for that kind of voice to call Joseph Boga's name before you're happy, satisfied. I must call him His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yumabuakai. Because that kind of voice I'm looking for. You're not looking for a sick, authentic voice. People lying, they're drinking all over the place, they call him fake name. People like us, when we call in the name, we call it from heart. So at least we know how we call it. So we'll call it like that, you're gonna be happy. We'll call it like that, right? You want me to call it like that? I'll put money together, I'll call it good. His Excellency Ambassador. That kind of thing, if you're doing good thing, that kind of, you know, that kind of way, you know, when I call you like that, hey, good. That kind of things I can put blessing on you, because the name, the kind of person that calling it, somebody who is blessed. Now the demonic tongue, then I can be calling a name. That's why you see the demon just following all over the place, because all the people are going to be calling His Excellency, right? Because it's all teaching people, and of course, stealing, demonic people associated with the devil all over the place. But when people like us just call Joseph Boga's name, that God calling his name, so just for the fact that we even read praise, that means that God now acknowledge him. Anything we say about people, God, it is God that's speaking. Anything we say about people, that God's speaking. So any criticism we gave, that God's speaking. Because you know why? When we come and sit here, before we come and sit here, we talk to the Almighty God and say, God, take charge. And be the one, you be the one speaking to your people, because without you, whatever we say is being said in vain. So what's the issue? So that's the fact. But again, we are certainly getting there. Yeah, we are getting there. Folks, there is, and you know, every time we come and sit here, when we talk, you get ready, you insult us. But you see, a guy I admire so much in Ghana, and my friend always sharing a story with me, Paul, and on Good Evening Ghana, those of you in Ghana. Yeah, so he always says some things. And there was something I just captured from him, and people may not understand. And he said something. He said, vindication. The word vindication. Know the word vindication. So the word vindication, let's go at it. So the word vindication. Vindication, let me just break it down easily for all of us so that we can understand it. Vindication is what we call vindication. Vindication is what we call justification. Justification is what we call defense. It's what we call clearing of someone's name from blame or whatever it is, or clearing of doubt, or proving previous action and to be right. So if you took an action first and no one ever believed in that action, but subsequently they tend to believe in it, then as vindication has taken place. That means it has cleared you, it has defended you, it has justified your previous action. So that's why they said the end justifies the means. It's not the beginning, it is the end that justifies the means. So sometimes those of us who play football, yeah, I'm one of the good footballers too. So the end justifies the means. Let's say, for instance,
You send the football to me, and instead of me passing you, I kick it. Right? The moment I kick the ball straight, I don't know how it went inside, or not even what they call here and there enter. Though you wanted to get vexed, but the end of that result, it have justified the means through which I'd employed the strategy not to pass you. So he has justified it. They say, oh yeah, it was rather he kicked. Right? So, if you even think that I was going to spoil the ball, the end also could justify your argument that I spoiled the ball. Because Barrea is supposed to pass you. So since I'm not passing you, and then I kick the ball, and then it went over pole or whatever it is, the end of that result, you have justified your thought that indeed I just wanted to spoil the ball. But if I score, it also justifies me for kicking. So the end justifies the means. That's what they talk about all of the time. Yeah, that's what we talk about all of the time. So most times you will hear people say these things. So vindication is about defense. It's about justification. It's about clearing of someone's name or trying to erase suspicion. People were thinking, oh, the AB may let go. But later on, they got to know that AB not like that. That suspicion is already cleared. All of that is what we call vindication. Now, that vindication, if you see, all I'm talking about is it borders on time. Vindication borders on time. There's no way there can be vindication if there's no time. Because at the time you are doing it, no one cares. No one believes you. So the only thing that is required to get that belief that you yourself hoping on for them to believe you is time. So what normally you will say is that vindication is in the womb. And you know what they call woman womb, right? The womb is what are conceived and of course protects that child within. It is with time that the womb will open. Then the child will come outside. Then we'll know the sex of the child, who's the real biological father of the child, or blah, blah, blah. But it is vindication. They say vindication. They say vindication is in the womb of time. That means vindication is in the belly of time. The moment time deliver, vindication can also straight. So it will often be like vindication. Vindication is in the wombs of time. So if somebody they don't want to believe you, whatever they say, they just walk up to them and tell them, say, vindication is in the womb of time. The day the womb loses it, the day the womb decides to say, look, let go, the day the womb opens up, or the day the belly open and say the child will come outside, vindication will happen, because it is when we know already it is. So vindication is within the wombs of time. That's why you see people like us, whatever we said from 2020, for the day I joined Freedom FM, from 2021, even up to date, things that are said, they were all in the wombs of time. They were all present vindication, but they were all locked up within the womb of time. That's where they were. So as they are now delivering, the womb is now releasing now. So the belly is now moving now. The belly is now releasing now. So you see that? So the womb is now releasing that which it had always kept. So vindication is in the wombs of time. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just time. And you know, you can fast forward time or whatever it is. Nothing like that you are able to do. You can't do that. So vindication is in the wombs of time. If somebody accuses you, say, oh, you cheating, you doing it wrong, blah, 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 blah. And you say, oh, yeah, I want to go. You say, yeah, wait, the time will tell. When you hear about people say time will tell, time will tell. It is vindication you're talking about. It's time will vindicate me. Time will tell. Time will vindicate me. Time will tell. Time will vindicate me. So you can say the same thing like that. Time will vindicate me. That I was not lying. Because with time, we'll catch you. We'll know this. We'll know this. Know this. That's how it works. So that's why you see the Unity Party, folks, it is only vindication that's taking place now. Because the womb is now opening. The womb has now opened. The babies are coming outside. The kind of children that we say were in the womb. The kind of human beings that we say were in the womb. The kind of corruption that was in the womb. The kind of terrible things that were in the womb. We're telling y'all, this is it. This is it. Y'all don't allow this thing happen. Y'all say it will happen. Time is all we needed. to be vindicated. Today, we are vindicated. Oh, what I got? Time. So time is within the vindication. No, vindication is within the womb of time. Sorry. Vindication is within the womb of time. Why am I saying this? Just recently, I told you people, and people may not understand. I told you people that from the statement of the French ambassador, that's comprehension. That one part we did it way back in school. Way back. 6th grade that they were teaching all the kind of hard thing now. Way in lack at 6th grade, yes, 4th grade, 5th grade at the time they were teaching all the kind of thing there. And reading and comprehension, that kind of thing there. That what they were teaching. Oh, could you imagine the way they put our brain, the way they were stretching it, think before you talk, all the kind of funny thing that were funny at the time, but now they are serious to us, and we have that's it. So reading and comprehension. So now people will just talk, you just read between the lines and listen to them, and you know exactly where they are going, because not everybody will come out. There's a certain word in the English word, and in the English, and the English people they call it euphemism, right? So they're just trying to try to do all kinds of things, right? So you euphemism or you use idioms. Idiomatic expressions. Okay, idiomatic expressions. So idiomatic expressions are just things that you want to say a different way, but that's something you're trying to say, but you just want to say a different way. Those are idiomatic expressions, right? So when you look at it, that lady was speaking idiomatically. When the Front Page Africa publisher, she said, "Oh yeah, we heard it," or this, that, yeah, and I told you what she meant was, Allah, nobody talked to French President Macron. I told you that. I told you, say the woman, from what she's saying here, she won't be diplomatic. This lady is saying something, but guess what? She is saying clearly that these people lie. But she doesn't want to come clear. I heard it. The ambassador will be right here. They told the president. President not tell ambassador anything. Ambassador said, "Oh, I heard it with that." She said, "I was just hearing it." Yeah. So I told you people, I said the woman, the way she's talking, these people don't lie again. Then today, the French embassy was able to release. This time they needed to make it clear. They needed to make it clear that there was no communication in the first place before French President Macron said no. I told you that one again. Subsequently, the next day I came here, when Front Page Africa published, said that French President Macron said no. I said, but there was no communication and contact in the first place. So how would the man say no? For me to say no, I must have been contacted. We must have talked. But you must have not talk. There was no discussion. We don't talk anything. Then you say, AB said no. So I said, Front Page Africa is trying to help these people some kind of way. But again, it's clear that you can see it clearly that something is wrong somewhere. So I said it. When Front Page Africa posted, I said, there was no talking between these people. There was no talking between these people. So how can the man say no when Boga did not even talk to him? I said the only thing I carry Boga to that France there that you saw down there, that how they call Asylumita them when they wanted their due to be signed. Boga, yes, somebody that they get borrowing out, they carrying, that they playing, they just sell up, because when you look at really poor, these people, these people, they are very terrible. I told you something about one time I attended one NAFA program at the Royal Grand Hotel. So there was this Ghanaian guy who taught us about negotiations when you go into negotiation. He said, your team that you will send for negotiation, the other people on the other side, they can evaluate that entire team. They will check among that team and see whether some of them have woman business. They check among it to see whether some of them have money business. See how something contrary they go and negotiate. They said they will check. They will send people to assess your entire team. If someone in their woman business, they know how to do it. They will come to that meeting deliberately that the player can get help. They will come to that meeting deliberately with a beautiful girl who just sitting well go. The lead man, if I hear one that woman business, they will just assign that girl. You see, can I please get your contact? Yeah, we can have something. You see, you don't need a whole program and that woman you looking at now, you passing around. Those people intentionally assign that girl on him so that he will forget about anything. The person will say, yes, we agree. I think this will be a very good luck. Then you see that girl will just come in and say, sir, excuse me. What we're trying to say here is that tomorrow, if we were to sign this deal, there will be certain thing that will happen. You say, oh, yeah, I agree. That's not woman business that he agreed to there. Nothing else.
These people do these things. They do these evaluations. They do the assessments. So if you have a president who is very poor, broke, and used to be calling 10,000, 5,000 ego has landed, those people that know these things. They know about it. They say, just grab that man, point him, please, carry him somewhere, whatever it is. He's looking for recognition. He just want to take picture with people because he's looking for it. Because now in his own country, he is suffering from approval. He doesn't have the approval rating. Locally, he doesn't have the approval rating. So the only way he wants to gain some approval rating is to now find himself having photo sections with people of class because he's classless in his own country. In fact, in the West African sub-region, he is very classless. So as a result, he's looking for class. How do we make him? He's trying for image. We want to bring him. So that man looking for image. So what do we do? How they call the people? HPS did the same thing to him. HPS went arrange meeting and say, that man, when he talk with Trump, when we made him talk with Trump, he will get our deal done first. They arranged that meeting on the 5 president here. That they won't put Boga name on the list for him to go down there. So as a result, Boga was forced to sign. Total got ready. They say, oh, but I won't say you carry HPS went on that side too. Say HPS carry the man on that side to Donald Trump on that side. We too are into carry into France too. That superpower that we're dealing with here. So they carry in there. Now they carry on that side. So the people know how to get you. Men and me, AB. You think the people look at me and know that I really like woman business. By way. You think they will not assign woman business? In fact, they will send so girls. They say, all of y'all are going on negotiations on there will send so girls. You're good at that AB men will know how to catch him. Then you see when they come down here. I said, deal done. In fact, the meeting when you want to come there, I will send text to one of the girls. I said the meeting is very long. I want to go rest now so that you can meet me in the hotel room. That whole thing is done. That is why it is. That the only thing that took your president from here carrying in France. He has no relationship with French President Macron. No. That's what international diplomacy, when they have economic diplomacy, is different from the other thing. Look, that economic diplomacy, that one, it is only for interest purpose. There's nothing you can do about it. Economic, that what they use on him. They just get ready that for economic reasons, we are just ready you to take picture. Go on this side, take picture with the other person. This city, could you imagine Guinea and all the men taking picture with Guinea president? Then they're flying around with to tell you how these United Party people are so photo freak to the extent that every lay president they want to take picture with they fly around with. You think they put on all of that thing, because they know Bouaka is fighting for recognition. He doesn't have it locally, classless. Bouaka does not appear presidential locally, nobody. So he believes that when he stays with people who know presidential, then it will spill over on him. That's just all you see. So that how they took him and carry him. So now the French president, the French ambassador needed to make it clear. They said the statement these people carry, we have issue with it. And we think you got to make it clear. So they just came out with this, Sonny. I'm coming to read to you people. They came out with it very clear. They told the ambassador, they said, please make it clear to them that there was no contact in the first place before we said no. So they decided to say this. So let me read it. The disclaimer on the 30th. Yes, in here. You see, when we telling you somebody can be saying, oh, evidence is down. Right, disclaimer. Let me open it up so that all of us can read it. They said disclaimer, press release, disclaimer. The 30th of March, which of course is today, remember? They said the ambassador of France in Liberia informs that, contrary to the claims contained in the front page story, published on March 25, Ambassador Asidel Lee Gwali did not confirm the existence of any call between His Excellency, the President of the Republic of France, Emmanuel Macron, and His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, Joseph Yuma Bouaka, pertaining to the border disputes between Guinea and Liberia. Finish. One sentence. They killed Liberia with one sentence. Just one sentence. And I told you that same thing. I said the lady is not confirming. So that thing about, I told you the same thing. They didn't have to tell you people. You see, when we say, we're going to add your evidence, look, the IQ level that people like us get, especially from the foundation of our education, the IQ level, we may not be the smartest and the brightest, but there are things, the reading between the lines. Look, anything we tell you, we get tell eye. That thing they train us to. They train us to it. They can tell us, look at the thing, what you think the person is saying.
When you think the person going with the idea, yo, no, that is where we are. Hey, you see there? I told you, did I tell you people the last time? I told you, I said the woman didn't confirm it. I said the woman didn't confirm it. The woman said, okay, I hear you. The woman did not say yes, it happened. I heard it. So if somebody comes to me and tells you, oh, they say Israel going to America too, I say, I heard it. Did I confirm to you that Israel going to America? No. So if I didn't confirm it, then how can you came back to say, oh, it be lie, Israel not going to America again? What? Did I tell you, say I confirm it? At least if I confirm it first, then you can say it be lie. But I didn't confirm anything, I say I heard it. So if you saw it that Israel didn't go, you will say it be lie. I say I heard something. Then if you confirm that Israel didn't go, you will say it be lie. You see, that kind of simple thing the woman came out to get and make. No, these people, they don't like for their integrity to get. They kind of think that people, they kind of child's play that the people see in this country, for which they just doing all kinds of things. Ivory Coast, then all tired with Baka, Guinea, and all tired with Baka. And I come into that Guinea thing to tell you what behind here as well. I come into that one, all that one. You'll wash it up. We'll see. By the way, this is God and working for us, and God will always open our brains to telling the truth, and of course, reading the minds of people, even when they try to hide it. We enter there and we tell them, you know, from us, our analysis, you may not want to take it, and that is why it is. Right? Yeah, this is why it is. So we are very much grateful to the Almighty God. But let me get a gist of something that's popping up in Nigeria with another young folk, Obi, and that'll be what it called. But the song is very good. Let me just share it with you. Our own viewer will come and will suddenly come. It will say, stand tall. Maybe we stand together. That time is coming, and the time has started, and we are getting there. There's next year, the 2027. So ours will be after, and it's very much important. I will be giving you. We are getting there. With God, remember, all things are possible. And with God, all things are possible. Right? Yeah, we are certainly getting there. So whether you like it or not, we are getting them. Now listen to something I've sensed. And learn this from me again. Understand this from me again. We are still wondering as to why this Guinea crisis. Is it just an ordinary thing that's happening down there? Or what? What is really going on with that Guinea crisis? They're almost appearing practically dead now. Nothing is happening anymore. So where Guinea and are just it. They just say we are just weak about it. No diplomatic meetings have been held. The last time I heard that they said ECOWAS form, let me say AU form delegation is to go meet with the Burkina Faso and other countries then that escape away the form delegation. Nothing about our country. So we are abandoned. We are totally abandoned. The whole thing about Bora, we have just deserted the people of Lofa County. We have just neglected them. We have forgotten about their livelihood. We have left everything, and it's just dying by itself like that. As Joseph Boaga or diplomatic means that he did the same thing in CPP. While Benina Ure and Zana Kumi were fighting, Boga never did anything. He said they were fight, it would just die down by itself. In fact, to the extent, Joseph Boga will serve as witness for Benina Ure against Arizona Cummins. At that time, Joseph Boaga is the chair of CPP. So people have problem. So they agree, right? Let's look at how reasoning. This Pape is never a problem solver. Why were you people? Why were you people thinking to can't take the old man? What has he ever solved any problem before? What is his track record in conflict resolution? What is his track record in conflict resolution? None. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta look at people's track record. Is he a problem solver? Look at the track records. Everywhere he worked and served in every institution, it was either one crisis after another, with his folding his hands and then saying, it wasn't me. Even to the extent that he and former President Ellen Johnson said he served. And now came a time when he harbored the ambition to replace former President Ellen Johnson said and become a president himself. He shifted blame to say we squandered opportunities. He said there were times we gave advice, they never listened. You were roasting your president. What if Jeremiah Cole comes up and then says similar thing? What happens? What happens? He had never solved any problem. Coming to the seat, in fact, the moment he took over the Unity Party, that's when you had defection within the Unity Party. Deflection. People began to leave the Unity Party. Julia Dogi Cassidy were gone. Snow, they all started leaving. People started leaving the Unity Party. The moment he took over, he never reconciled the Unity Party. Never did he reconcile the Unity. In fact, it is not a Unity Party that won this election. No. There were a bunch of angry people who came together in an alliance and concocted plans to cheat, rig elections. And this is how it worked with the aid of state securities, apparatus who were there and doing SYZ. It was a whole setup that made Unity Party to win. And say, oh, you know, no, it's a whole setup. That's why you see today you can't identify any real potential Unity Party in any of the counties. Could you imagine that? Now, so if you look at that by itself, he broke down the Unity Party. I'm giving you a track record so that you know that this man would never solve this problem. He would never. You take such a person and gave him your country to say he must solve your country problem. Where? He broke down the Unity Party. Everyone left. Then he came to the CPP. It was under Joseph Boaka's leadership at CPP. Yeah, that when CPP dissolved. In fact, what he did, when they even took up issues with him and said, you, Boaka, you can't move from CPP because you're part of us already, you can't move from there to leave. When they took them to National Elections Commission, even any of the Supreme Court, Joseph Boaka said, we're moving from there now, we're going by our business. We finished with that CPP. He dissolved. That CPP was dissolved under the leadership. Could you imagine Bernard Ure was chair of CPP? Nothing happened. CPP was in time. Alexander Cummings came there. CPP was in time. Was it or Musa? Yeah, Musa. They went there. They wanted party with a tanky. CPP was still in time. We still had a CPP. The moment they put Joseph Boaka as chair of the CPP, CPP collapsed right there. That people will go say now. Cummings will call him and ask him, oh man, they cannot think that you were talking. Oh, you know, he said, you know what that man talking? You're going to handle your problem on ourselves. He will be sitting down there, and the institution he is presiding over is breaking down under his watch, under his gabble. He cares less. He cares less. He doesn't care about it. And CPP is breaking apart. In fact, to even make matter what, let me tell you, you said that, oh man, let me tell you something. If you are presiding over several other children, and one of them decided to take one to quote on something, let's agree that you even know the true story. But for the fact that you are a leader, will you go stand on one party side to testify against the other person, especially when you know that the harmony, coexistence is very important? You know, God, this country. You know, yeah. You know, people may not understand some things. You see, there is something in law they call a spousal privilege. You know what is that for? They say, you, the married person who's sitting down there, when you and your husband stay married, you can't be used. They can never, ever, they will never, ever allow you to testify against your husband, especially when you're staying in marriage. Except you have problem with your husband. But to testify against your husband for somebody, they will not. You know why? To promote harmony, sanctity, because the marriage must hold. They call that one special. You can evoke a special privilege. I can't say anything because I'm a husband. After saying it, you know what I mean? The marriage is. That is what it is. Joseph Boaka had no right to even testify against what? Alexander Benedict Cummings, no matter what they did here and there, because he is still the chair of the CPP. And as a chair of the CPP, he has privy. He is privy to information because both parties talking to him. Cummins laying complaint to him. Bernard US laying complaint. So who fingered the document or whatever it is not the business of Joseph Boakai to have done that. He said it should be a different party who is injurious to do that. It's not me, Joseph Boakai. It broke down on his watch. He fled, dissolved the whole CPP. Until it's no more bilateral living it up with different name. It not stay home because that party was cursed under Joseph Boakai's leadership. That whole CPP, the moment Boakai gets that straight, in fact, there's nothing that Boakai lays with that don't lead to dissolution. Forget about it. That whole party became cursed under Joseph Boakai administration to the extent that you can never ever, in fact, anybody who mentions CPP say it's just a curse by itself now. Arizona Kumi just get ANC now fly now. Then you get Musa Bilede now go for a different party because you get money with the CPP name anymore. Because the CPP is cursed name. Because under Joseph Boakai, nothing comes up. That old man, when he destroys you, he will destroy you to the ground. He will destroy you. He wanted to destroy institution, he can destroy. He destroyed the United Party today until it's not existing again. He destroyed the CPP until we can't find a CPP again. Today, he has jumped on Liberia now. He will deal with Liberia. And the man said the end of Liberia. What kind of president will get interested in Liberia? He said this will be the end of Liberia when you know that you are part of Liberia. You ever heard that kind of thing from where somebody who really love the country and believe in the country and think that there's still a future, even after 2023, that person will say will be the end of Liberia? Have you ever heard thing from somebody before? If a woman walks up to you and says, I think that will be the end of the marriage, then you think that person is interested in the marriage anymore? No. This is it. I'm giving you these chronological events about activities of Joseph Boakai, how he broke down everything. In fact, the American people, they gave rest to this country. They honor Joseph Boakai watch when you were the LPNC. They stole that whole killed that whole program. The American people asked the government at the time what Jordan decided to take Joseph Boakai from there. He killed that whole program. They brought also, I tell you, Boakai is a killer. He's a dream killer, vision killer. He's a nation killer. He's an institution killer. They brought also the fire because we said that Lofa is the bread basket of Liberia. Macintosh then went to Liberia. They got rice processing machines. They brought it. Ellen took it and said, Joseph Boakai, you will manage it. Today, it's in Shamos, in Lofa County. Another killer again. Then you to whole Liberia. You give it to Joseph Boakai. You think Liberia will live. The woman will strangulate Liberia for you. You know where he went? In his own native Lofa County. If he cannot resurrect and put the hearts of the people, if he couldn't do anything to concentrate on his people, why may you people think Boakai ever cares? Especially that he kissy error, that it's a fetter like that. The whole case died. Nobody talking about Lofa again. Nobody is talking about Lofa again. It's dead. That Buddha is gone. The land is gone. Nothing, absolutely. So I sat back and started doing my own checkup. I said, what could be other issues that are evolving around this whole thing? So in my own search and so forth here and there, I have come to the realization that Domoya is not only acting, on the basis of that land. Let me come open your eyes to something. You're thinking about it. I may not be right? But you're thinking about it. You're listen. Oh yeah, Emmanuel Bro also said that Boakai killed Star Radio because he was on the board chair for Star Radio. He killed it. That was not true. The woman is a killer. No, so many people, when they sit down institution, they say, the blessing does not run through institution or places. It runs through people. May be whatever it is. The moment you take me from here, you put me somewhere, if I'm cursed, that institution will die. But you took somebody who what they ain't got to be the smartest, that institution will grow. That's how it works. Yeah. So I begin to think, what could be other reasons? And I begin to search and I got to understand something. Do you people understand why Domoya is hesitant? When Boakai took over, the Internal Affairs Minister, in consultation with the Bureau of Immigration, the Immigration Force, They decided to open training base in Lofa County near the border with Guinea. Dumoya is a military man. Dumoya is a Mandingo Guinean. The Fullers, they may not be politically strong, but economically they are very much strong, like they are in Liberia as well. So, Dumoya is on the alert. You can remember the last time they said that Guinea soil then when certain part in Lofa County, they want to told Liberia flare from there. That one I ever said to you, that one a different something by yourself. That different thing by yourself. They took the flag of Liberia. That time when y'all were looking at, Dumoya believes something is wrong somewhere. He has his intelligence. And Dumoya, whether you like it or not, the Guinean community here, they are Dumoya business. Some of them tied to Dumoya. And Dumoya has Guineans here. They are living right here. The main intelligence all here. And Francis Yumani then decided to have Unity Party immigration people trained down there only to protect Francis Yumani around the border area, to make sure to allow people in time for voting business, so that they will leave from Sierra Leone, they will leave from places. But Dumoya is not seen it like that. Dumoya, you know how he took over power. You know how Dumoya came to collect one Liberian, he said one of their Guinean, collected the man from Liberia. Why the man ran to Liberia if he never had a base here? They knew that this man was either contemplating having a base here. Joseph Boaka and his entire leadership knew about that man that Dumoya grabbed from the press cell here. But they did exchange for it. Joseph Boaka knew about it. He knew that man was coming here to train. So whatever training they are doing in Lofa County, Dumoya is on the alert and believe that Joseph Boaka wants to play game. So he's using the river crossing thing. Why you think that when they saw the issue, Dumoya used this situation to say, look, we need to tighten our borders and watch these people. Keep them at distance. So when they were training the United Party immigration people down there because they want to rig election, they want to train UP security them, as well as all that training base. Why you will carry training base in Lofa County? Where there at the place you will carry? Dumoya is very smart. Seeing training is being conducted by state securities right near my border, knowing that the first man arrested, he ran to Liberia. Even if it were you, man, will you not get that kind of thing? You forget about it. I don't say you should believe me. You will not get that kind of thought process to start thinking and say something is not just right. And Boaka has refused to deal with Francis Yumani, who caused all the problem. Dumoya understands that. And Francis Yumani is the man that behind this whole Lofa County training of immigration people there, SYZ, because he wants to use it. We know what Francis Yumani did during the 2023 elections. When you heard him chasing that Faramamu for the immigration, that is why it is he believed that the immigration can be used to infiltrate people or to get people, and he wanted to bring people in, but Faramamu then blocked those people from coming in. So this time, he's training people in that place, and they will not just stay there. They will take them from down there, they carry them all around. But Dumoya does not see it that way. Dumoya does not see it that way. Dumoya does not see it that way. These people know what's going on. The sheriff man who wanted Dumoya out and ran away and came here, apparently to have come to train people. And I can see when let me tell you something again. During the time Abi Kruma just took over, they said they were training some DEA people. Okay, that was the game plan. That was the game plan. And let me tell you, whether you go or you come down, Tifa may have all his party he's having today. Francis Yumali is desperate to see Tifa out. Look, let me tell you something. The thing is complicated. Why are things that are happening? You should be reading. Is this the thing about border issue? No, I'm a military man.
Why you carry training base very close to the man? Then the man feel they say, oh yeah, that immigration people. The man does not trust anybody. That military man down there. So you go carry training base to the man border. And they play your training people. And in fact, the people you pour us to go to the border in the AFL, that the very people you're being training for, that they you see why you're causing problem for this country? That's so the same immigration people there. You're sent to the border. The people you're being, so they may just believe that, oh, so they were training these people there so that they will come in the name of acting like they are immigration people. We see them with gun because the men carry the intelligence to Dumoya. They say the people we saw down there, now the AFL. You can remember these people have been keeping people in 4 years, they've been training them, and they say that immigration people will be hearing about them, that the same people we see into the border here with guns in their hands. So Dumoya say, oh, I'm not treating anything like that. I'm not just going to use border security. No, I will use the military. That was why Dumoya decided to use the military. That's why he used the military. Because I will be treating immigration people right to the border. Then soon we have class that the only people brought up for us. The main intelligence have informed me that these people were not ordinary immigration people that were training. I don't trust the government. For the mere fact that man ran from down there and came in Liberia for refuge. He saw Liberia as a refuge point. Nobody would just let's say, for instance, they having problem here, we're having problem to I just run to my neighbor place. Me and neighbor get any relationship, and I just run there like that. You yourself now, what's the rationale? So the man eye is on Liberia. Look, this man, that military man there, that man has somebody, that junta man there down there, so they don't believe in that thing. What they call it? Why you see? Nobody with that man running a junta government. He don't get time. That election was just on the Yakowa. He doesn't care. That's why you see, when a man also heard that they were reactivating, and sorry to my Fulani brothers, I know about that group had always existed. But when you heard that indeed they were reactivating the Fulani Defense Force, yeah, the Moya say, oh, things falling in place. So they reactivating Fulani and Fula Defense Force. And the Fula people are the major opposition that Ghana can be dealing with down there in Guinea. The Guinea, that the Fula people they can be dealing with the people down there. So Fula people having Fula Defense Force. Then immigration that were training ain't no further the people they sent to border. They are not taking it lightly. I'm not going to take it lightly. That's why you see Dumoya saying full force. I'm just tying the knots. I may not have all it takes, but you got to look at where we are. This government has to proceed cautiously. 1 3 bunch of people in Lofa County only and say that immigration people, you just training them. We know the story. We'll open our people's eyes so that they will be vigilant. That they will not just go into putting themselves in harm's way. That they will call their government to account, to give real account of what's really going on. The whole Lofa scenario just dying like that, and we're living with it. It's dead. We are living with it. It is dead. That whole Lofa thing just dying. Nothing coming from inside. You need to be smart to read between the lines. We are not here to make our government to look ugly. No. Like I always told you people repeatedly, I have no reason to personally hate Joseph Boakai. For what? He's a human. And I love every human. And in as much as I love every human and he's a human, I love him. My biggest problem with Boakai is his ways. His inability to take over this country that I love so much. For which I decided to put myself, my everything on the line. My family, my everything on the line. People are targeting my family, infiltrating, doing all kinds of things to my family. And they think that by doing those things, it will break me down. It can't break me. Because I know it's obvious people will have to use people.
and the weaker ones will always be used. But the fact of the matter is, I will stand tall and strong. Huh? Yeah. So all that thing, all that so passing around to your routine. Me, I don't get that way. Look, let us continue to read between the lines. Me, I can you open your eyes to some things. And I need security can then to know that thing. I can you read between the lines and I know exactly what could be the possible, because you want to look for other reasons why this thing is happening. You know, and I don't know. I don't really know. So I don't know. I don't know what's the issue. By the way, we are getting there. We are getting there by the grace of God. We are getting there. But you see, let me play my song again, sir. And certainly we are getting there, folks. And let me just try to share with you something that happened at the John F. Kennedy Medical Hospital. I'm understanding, though findings are still ongoing. We understood that Benu Sano, who is the administrator who took Kofa White's place, Mrs. Kofa's place, and she had carried a patient to the ward there, and there's a doctor there. I don't want to call his name. So there's a doctor there, and she has told the doctor to provide space for the patient. And then the doctor said, no, that's not my role. You can look for other people to do, but I'm working. And then she saw it as an affront, and she decided to slap the doctor. So the doctor went outside and came back, XYZ, and decided to somewhat retaliate. And then on her, then they decided, they say, drop a pen because you were working. She dropped his pen, went outside, came back, perhaps. Then this, I'm going to say one timer or whatever related to whatever, but they said they call for police. The man said he's not going outside. She said the man should leave. The man said he's not leaving. The man said he will not leave. So they call for police at the JFK. They call for police. Now JFK we're discussing here, so y'all go check that other information out. They call for police at the JFK. The man say he ain't going. They say Luis Poto went there, the health minister, and said the man should apologize. The man said he will never apologize. He not apologizing to her. She had no right to slap him, to raise her hand at him. So he's not going. And I think they use forceful means or whatever it is. So I think the rest of the other doctors are in solidarity with their colleague doctor, and there may be some actions taken by them. I don't know. But that's that. That's just an information was just shared. Anyway, thank you. And we are getting there. We hope the relevant authorities can seize the matter so that our patients or our doctors can do their job, please. And those issues, yeah, they can be resolved. Let's go on. Let's get to the line and interact with our callers. Hello, how are you doing? Hello?
Yeah, good evening, Yolai.
Yeah, good evening. Let's hear from you, please.
Yes, Yolai, thank you for the show. This is the voice of Sabu Rasta. I joined the show to Yolai from 0.4 from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
But if me remind you, and the last time you told me something, it stayed in my mind. You said President Bwagara Chakare Boti. When you say Chakare Boti, I think you know what you meant that time.
Did I say Chakare Body?
Yeah, you told me that.
Why I told you that one, Sabu? I read here, then you say I told you that one. What? Okay, say I don't told you Chakare Aboti. Why they call Chakare Aboti? Since I must say I don't even know what they told you. What it means?
Okay, me that you meant to see what you know. Anyone that go to me for the spoil name. It's not unifier. You told me that that's why it's not you see folks you're talking about. But if folks go data the money they call addition. No, when you ask me this, Sabu, that's what you call addition. Ask me.
So you can't tell me I'm gonna ask you that one for you want for your team. Okay, what is mathematics addition and subtraction? Now what addition? What is mathematics addition and subtraction?
No, I'm discussing addition. Addition, ADDRT.
Hey, you say I'm a teacher. I can determine what I want to ask you. You not forced to can't tell me what to ask you. Hey, you say a teacher. I think you say to your own thing. How you will tell a teacher what kind of question to ask you? I ask you what I want to ask you. You know you clear what you bring my business. What they call?
I bring my topic. You won't give me change, but you asking a joker to me now.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead with your addition thing. What you?
Let's allow you know addition is an operation in which we combine number. Every the number you see we combine are called addends.
Okay.
And the end result is, you know what I mean? It called the sum, SUM.
Okay.
You told me that the end result of Joseph Jima Baga to your life that I got like complete confusion. Look, the man went in the CPP, he destroyed CPP. The man even enter in the House of Representatives, the man used someone who said, I regain speak up, the man dismantled the whole house, break people here, beat on people. You know that man is destroyed everywhere he go. Destroy everywhere he go. He destroy, he disorganized everything. He's not organized. That's why you see today. I'm telling you today, I said the end result of the local and Guinea border situation, Baga sold the land. Baga trying to do everything. Baga has tell me they call it to have when President welcome. You need to sell a man. I'm telling you, seriously, now, he has pulled Liberia into the pit. That for Liberia, come from our hole. It will not be easy to do, right? Only God can save Liberia at this moment. I'm telling you, Eddie, Baga has done our country. Can you imagine I would dance with the devil? Can you imagine? You're talking about, somebody can talk about the court, etc. Baga was the only person, any small child, they would say Baga was the only political leader who went to court. A court who only and testify against Kume at the Supreme Court, Baga. That meant, can you tell about Messi what I meant looking at Unifier?
All right, Sabu, thank you for your contribution. El, how are you doing?
Hey, AB, this is Melvin. How you doing?
Go ahead, boss.
AB, thank you so much for the information you just revealed about the game issue. You know, like people say, where there is smoke, there is fire. AB, we know that Snowdo was a military man. When Joe took all Liberia, they had to train more army. The only military training academy Liberia had was in Cantori, the room of the 2nd Battalion. My brother was enlisted in the army that went to the training. They had a very into the TMA, Top Military Academy. Just how you had a police academy. That police academy you see there is where they used to train SS, police, and immigration. My uncle served in the immigration from the early 70s until during the war time. He was lieutenant colonel. He told me that they were trained in police academy. If you see a man, a blacker, that people say he's an old man in government, he has experience. He left the police academy that they can train immigration and go open immigration training base in Junta that was not established by any act of law or by the legislature. He opened a own training base there. And I'm told the people that I trained there are so Christian people. And the man in Guinea is a military man. Very smart in security side. You think what I meant is for nothing? Where there is smoke, there is fire.
Mm-hmm.
That man has intelligence. That's why he did what he did. That why Boga cannot do anything. Boga doesn't have the teeth to do anything. Couple of days ago, Guinea sent huge military team to Ganda Bola to go inside the place. But led by one general, a picture of all on Facebook. They went there in a friendly manner and they post shared, greetings, the hug one another. But they won't try that in Nima. They don't try that in Nima. They don't see any threat coming from there.
Right.
The Manon post from Ganta all the way to Yikepa. And the same Manon family in Nima country. They have good relationship. Guinea will not allow that, and Liberia will not allow anything to come from Nima to go to Guinea. Why they are not doing that in Nima country? From the stretch of border from Ganta to Yikepa. So what you just said, I believe in AB, where there is smoke, there is fire. What can cause that problem? He has no business opening training base in a room forest, saying training immigration that's supposed to be trained at the police economy. Let him go free your own people.
Thank you, Chief, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the next caller, and this is it. Hello.
Hello, baby. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Muslim calling from USA. Thank you for the show, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I always say what's happening in Liberia under the Unity Party, it should not be streamed. Anytime Unity Party rule Liberia, there had to be a setback. Unity Party rule Liberia for 12 years. We saw what happened after they left power. It took Liberia another 6 years to reconnect themselves to come back, and now they come back again.
Little Booker gonna mess up everything because he don't even know what happened around him. So we just had to pray for Liberia, and the Liberian people had to stand up firmly because before the 6 years finish, we're not careful. Maybe Liberia will end up in different things. Maybe he cried. We don't know because the men are leading our country. He don't even know what happened around him. It's sad. It's shameful. Thank you, baby.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the both lines here. Then we can get on to the next one, the MTM line as well. Hello, how are you doing? Quickly.
Yeah. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, why you are saying what I don't got law for like if somebody who get law for like because that you not saying you think with the devil. In fact, you will see the end of the country. So let me tell you what I will change the people again. To say, oh, I'm okay, my master, I come back. It's not free. For what I will be born again, check with the book of 7 Corinthians 5:7. Any man in Christ a new creature. All things are past that we all can have to go new. Or what I get all far crossing a heart against him. We are so Praga to now you pack and go illegal now. Pray you get long lap.
Okay.
And display.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. Let's get on. Hello, how are you doing?
Yes. Hello, AB.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
This is Melvin calling from Istanbul.
Yeah, Melvin, let's listen to you, please.
Yeah, AB. Let me just say this. You know, the government is not true to themselves. The government lie on everything. I think what is happening to the border in what do you call it? In Lofa there, the government should be very real to us. The cornerstone is across the river on our side. So at Bana, the Lens and all the other agencies that have to do with land should be telling you exactly that the people shouldn't cross that boundary line, because the boundary, the cornerstone, there is a cornerstone that plays 1895 something like that. What's it on the internet? When you go there, you'll see it. But if you go in the Ganta side, all the cornerstone is on the Guinea side. We mean that whole Nima River, the other side of the Nima River for Liberia. I see what the minister and go to that bullock. That the government should be telling all the truth. That this thing like this, they should tell the truth what really happening. But they are not doing it. Secondly, when you come to how you call the people and the Fula people in Guinea, these people are the biggest trouble political party. Every election they go to, they always come second because no other tribe vote for them. So just what you say about the mayor in there and so they go up with all that training that go to that border there, that man is very careful. He's a military man. So our government need to come out to tell us exactly what happening, and they can't just leave it in the way they let the CPP everything data. We don't want it to data. We need answer for these people. Thank you so much for the show. Let God bless you and bless your family.
You're most welcome, brother. Hello, how are you doing? Let's hear from you. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening. I come here.
Fine.
Yeah. Thank you for your topic on that discussion.
Please go ahead. Your name. Thank you. Most welcome.
Yeah, this is Vanny Caddy. 1 million we are sent follow of Evan Gosling.
Mr. Caddy, let's hear from you, Papa.
Yeah. Well, AP, you see this country that we in today, we don't know what to say. But if only you have your father and their father is not taking care of you, do you call their father a father?
Some kind of way. You're calling Papa, but you're not calling father, or you're calling father, but you're not calling Papa. Which one?
Because this is baffled us. But we living in a country of Dalima, that we have a father, that the father is not care about us. While the children eat, and when they eat, they don't care. While people they can kind of beat us, they jerk off from our home, and they take off from the boss our house, they don't care. So what kind of father is he now? We should call him father, or we should call him what? Because he don't care for us. But AP,
right.
I saw the question for me. This is the father that we get today. But AP, youth today, they are struggling to get for them to get justice. It's not easy. Food for them to eat is not easy.
Thinking is hard in this country. Our father not care. He only care for his own pocket.
Right.
But he leaves his children hungry.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Ebi. Hello, how you doing? Let's get on. Hello.
Hello, Ebi.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Thank you very much. Are you getting me clear?
Certainly, we are getting you very, very clear.
Okay, thank you very much. This is our David Samuel. Maybe have you ever go to hospital or somebody ever go to hospital, the person be diagnosed with malaria and tell the person that is 2+?
What are you?
Have you heard it before?
Yeah, I heard about 2+, 1+ malaria. And say 1+. Oh, you not hear about 2+?
Yes, most of the time, the malaria reaches 2+. Okay. You see now in this country, I see that the level now of problem in this country are reached. And you see the ability of medical doctors to prescribe medicine when malaria reaches 2+. It's very good. But for us in this country, this government, I don't know whether they have the ability, the way our problem are reached 2+ now, whether they have the ability now to make prescription so that it can be solved. That's some of our worries. Because medical doctor, when they say they can reach the malaria reach 2+, immediately will prescribe medicine. But our problem now has reached 2+ malaria level now. Every sector. No solution. So we are all thinking, when will this government pass prescription for the 2+ malaria we are found ourselves in now?
And the question, Papa. All will answer that. How are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you, Chief.
This is the Common Board Chairman, and I join you from one of the foreign districts in Maserati into Sufu.
Go ahead, Papa.
Thank you very, very much. You see, anytime you get all kind of progressive institution and you want an institution to be destroyed, they call one name, and that name is Joseph Yman Boakai. You just spoke about our American Pusar program, and that program was named PL480. That PL480 was very, very much successful, and the history of that PL480 was around the 40-46, right after World War II. America decided that they will feed Europe at the same time they will help Europe to develop. We gave you our rest, you said it, you give us the principle, use the profit to eat and develop yourself. It was very successful, and the Europeans decided that they were done with it. They were already done with it. So America was another market for that particular program. Now they came to Africa, to Senegal, and like one boy, affected. But all the other successful the previous manager, they manage it. All Joseph Boakai predecessor manage that program well. But the moment it came to old man Boakai, they got damaged. The Americans stay embarrassed. They can't investigation. They probably ate the people money. They report them. And then Liberia listening to this, they are love on the internet because the internet is a repository of knowledge. Therefore, PL480 reported Liberia, you see. It's very long, but yet they go through a USC to rub around great cat. He always corrupt and he always destroying good things. Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Yes, PL480. We talked about that before. Yeah, certain time. How are you doing? When he just breaking down. So that why he breaking down your horses and he's not a builder, he's a destroyer. That's him. Hello.
Yeah, how are you, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please go on.
Yeah, this is Advocacy, and I'm the visually impaired that is pushing for the return of President William 2029. You know, he's not. And you cut along all of the Boakai activities and institutions that he served before coming to the presidency. That's who he is. You know, and this is why when you listen to him, he always try to shape blame to other people. He always try to find problems so that he will vindicate himself who he is. He don't solve problem. And the man could not solve, the man could not unite the Unity Party. But why the Unity Party people left immediately when Governor Ellen Joseph Stelly had that problem? Because all the people that were leaving Unity Party, they were all for people that have some money, that they're gonna stay around to help. But other than that, okay, how do you go testify against your brother when you guys were fighting all over against Boy and he dead? Then at some point in time, he wanted their help now. Okay? So that's Bwaka right there. And the thing about Guinea and Liberia is a serious issue. It's a shame. It's a disgrace. And the United Party people are playing with it. But this has caused serious problem for them. Because when you talk about Lofa, we're not talking about any other county. This is Lofa. Lofa right here. Bwaka will be here. Diplomacy, not diplomacy. So I will listen to the deputy minister question was placed. So he saw which diplomatic means now are you following now? Because they want a friend person, you guys were running away. It had come to be lie. In fact, he said he can't speak to that because he's not too sure that whether the ever can reach out to Macron and so that. So who are you talking to now? Okay? I was telling you last time. Echo upon the wall of Brahima to negotiate the return of Guinea, Burkina Faso, and Mali back to ECOWAS. Liberia was not mentioned there. So many ECOWAS don't even have time for us who are our own. So you talking, the guy with Joe, you telling you say ECOWAS experience ECOWAS. No, they got a plea with Liberia. They got the president of Guinea. He has realized that the president that we have here, he can't do nothing. This is why he controls to play on us. This is why he controls to threaten us. I heard that they said they were somewhere around Guinea with Nima there having some discussion with the immigration. We don't know what in the far the IC. He could not provide any answer. So we are vulnerable. Okay? The people are late there. I'm not listening to the PAP person. He say you going there so that you want to discuss Makona Union. He said Manuel Union. That is the discussion you're going to go initiate. The president go there, nothing. The regime speaker go there, nothing. The police IG go there, nothing. Now you don't want to go there, go negotiate and go start discussion about Makona Union. So no, thank you, man. We will speak for our people. But we don't have the army. We don't have the police, we don't have the money, the president has it. So we hope you'll be able to try for them. Thank you.
All right, so let's get on to the Lone Star line. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm Nicholas Kofa calling from Kamanve.
Let's hear from you, Mr. Kofa.
Yeah, teacher, what you saying? How good sense inside.
Okay.
That people are training about our men, what kind of people to training. Something about at the point you hate so. At the point you hate so. But because the French people, they are around us, we don't want to say something or move from behind it. So that what he's saying is the point you hate. Also, I know the paper, I really know that the paper, he have a contact. But the main contact, people lost. A phone got missing. So no way to have to call and send contact all around. So I opinion that the security should look for that particular phone.
All right, no problem.
So you can so you can save her.
Okay.
When I look for people now, they go out of it.
Okay.
They look for a contact phone.
All right. Thank you, Chief. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
Please go ahead, your name. Go ahead.
I'm Peter calling for Justice Day. Maybe thank you very much. Maybe as a follow-up say, well, all you say, yeah, that's true. Yes, many people should have border. And that the information is the person saw that the visit is not digging a hole in the mirror that they want to mention that visiting the poor come. But let me there's nothing you wanted to know and the university and say this radio station. Let me assure them. 129. And we have the power. You don't want the way starting off to tell started to step down. You not agree. And they brought share the help when they came into the head. And we don't want our president to share blood for like to share blood. This is the say Bwaka win, then take a seat. But let me tell you, the Palestinians, 29. If you think that there will still people that will be a friend, that and then we radio election, we will be joking. Because we will not back down and we will protect our voice as well. We all power in whatever market, what is the level in a way. And B, if I tell you, we pack our market with all around whatever market, standing other ways, more person will stick. Waiting for anybody that will take the election, then imagine, see women and election to me to many right time ago. We were telling our voice on the side, and that election, the central election president, we are going to chief president, we are for no way on the sort of tension and turn it to the now. The high tension will be. If you never think that we will try anything that like this person still, and the people are squatting, the suffering that we're going through in the country. The suffering that we violence that they are suffering. And like grandma complain that we are suffering, that we violence we will come back and see. Yeah, we suffering today, not easy. The part of it that we only are pushing today, not able to stop. Because therefore are suffering, we are suffering in the country, not easy. So that's what the now will not allow Waka and Ken to say they will say that it's peaceful. So that's what the now. Waka will be out. We will protect our dog. Oh, man, I will have Waka.
All right, thank you so much. The next one, Elo, how are you doing quickly?
How are you, AB?
Fine, please go on. Let's listen to you, please.
Thank you for the topic.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. I know about the show.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. Thank you. Elo, how are you doing quickly? We're wrapping up. Hello?
Good evening, Teacher Lad.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
And good evening to our peaceful Liberian. My name is Buvazin PC6, and I want to be called Beruber. Veterans are doing this educated conversations in the community where our people are challenged to have access to safe drinking water, where our people are challenged to have access to public latrines, with community veterans. For veterans, let me say police to you people that left Monrovia here to go back home.
All right, thank you. Hello, how are you doing? Quickly, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, let's hear from you. But when you call and I just go straight to the issue. No time. All I want to hear talking there. Everybody go. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the show, brother Ibi. You know, Waka is total embarrassment according to Yake Koluba in this country. Because Waka told us that we about to go in a mansion. Now read it to us. You know, Waka disconnected CPP in the country that we are well of it. We know very well what Waka is doing. Now they want to try our mind how to forget what happened to Lufa there in Liberia. And would I tell you the one if they want to see in Waka and the money that they will take to see Waka, then they take that money to go and install the parents to look at that below there.
Okay.
For the kids in the start our mind for to forget what happening. You must stop the parent, Boga stop the parent, and Boga able to stop the parent, then why Casino Bongo said you finish the land.
All right, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, boss. You're more welcome to. Hello, how you doing? So let me see whether we can just wrap up right here, and I try with some. Yeah, hello.
Hello, Teacher Lai.
Let's hear from you, boss. Hello.
Thank you for having me, Teacher Lai. My name is Victor P. Cabo, coming to you out, Sergeant Please. I do join you from 5 to the beat beside that weekend.
Okay.
There was 8 days I was in a gallery just a minute ago, and everything you said on the radio, there's a guy for explaining just what he said. So I was just new listening to the guy, and he said that the people that are and friends say, I don't know, you might the tree in that room past God, the Guinea president to look at our brother suspicious. And moreover, he said that I don't want to do anything because he gained here duplex there in that area because when he do something funny, maybe they're going to spoil his things. He probably that when he retires, that he's going to let him. And AB, I just came in and I hear you saying something and educating us. AB, just not the ordinary man. You really should girlfriend, and I'm so proud of you. I don't know sometimes how you get to know some of these things. I wonder sometimes how you really get to know some of these customer issues affecting our people on a daily basis. AB, you are blessed, and I know God keeping you for your life.
And I appreciate everything you continue to do for Mama Liberia. May God continue to bless you, safe. I will sit and have a good and God night.
Ah, thank you, Saibri. I appreciate hardly. This one will do. Hello. 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 Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah,
Mr.
please,
Haley, how are you?
please go ahead quickly, please.
Mr. Haley, my name is Yungatebe Yung. We are going to know, and I call you from Pampa City, the Kemen community.
Okay, go ahead, Chief.
You know, I struggle every time to get you, but when I get you, I can be happy. My pain, it can relieve my pain.
Thank you.
You see, Mr. Haley? There are certain people in the government that just about not that.
Okay.
That ball out to immigration, they call it high first.
Okay.
A web bare ball. That one, I know nothing about security. They put in there as immigration boss. One. That man was bare ball in our office of Parliamentary 8 hours at a time. Doing let me reach the. He left there. Captain Solomon took over. Prior to Captain Solomon, as each hour, it will have Joseph Boakini and they made him commissioner. Where in the world you will see a boundary of a country as this deserted by immigration officers. And up to now, Joseph Boga is not speaking to it. The fact is that Joseph Boga has divided our country. Now we get two presidents. Tumuya is controlling one. Joseph Boga is controlling the other side. Because in as much as influence is planted on our Liberian soil, that's far for Tumuya now. So look at Kindi. He brought it from Guinea and he brought to run that far. To Mala to bless him being in Fuya. The other one there is that Joseph Boga got people behind that will not be changed. But then we said it was President we are. Who has some only some to where it was their problem. But we get Jeremy Pia. Sorry, your pastor member, I know you to be half as a man. And that man too will not be removed. You will just be there and be coughing, and Joseph Boga will say, hey, don't say, and you will not do anything about it. Our country now gets two flags. We got Guinea flag and Liberian flag. The calamity that men of God talk about has come to Liberia. Big disease.
Okay.
And we need to have president to speak to that.
All right.
And people passing around and making noise out here in Canada, saying all kinds of things. Or looking at them.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. More welcome. All right, folks, that's all the time we've got tonight. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life. Remember, with God, all things are possible. Let's always pray for the best of our country. You know, you got to pray for the peace of this country. That's the only way you can enjoy yourself. You see how Joseph Boga playing smart? You know about Guinea to rush on like a whole project and get down there to go and spoil it. Because tomorrow you just destroy that whole thing and say, hey, you say it for Mano River. Yeah, Mano River come for me. You say it for Mano River. You know, tomorrow you are joking. That project is EBS. Boga say me. They say you can be glass horse and throw stone. Eh? So Boga say nobody coming for in my where I get my mansion. They're not worried. So what I will tell you, no problem. Once my property is safe, no problem. See, your selfish president that hinders. He's doing it to protect. And this last caller just said it. He's doing it to protect his mansion that is down there. Nobody's saying he should go to war. No. He needs to really demonstrate leadership. Lying anything to die down like this, as though nothing has happened at all, as though matter is resolved. No urgency in the sub-region. Nobody cares. Nobody saying anything at all. Could you imagine? It's too bad. Folks, that's all the time we've got tonight. Right here on this very time. So until we are back here, God willing, with another edition of the show on tomorrow. Which is going to be on Tuesday. You are for pleasant night. Bye-bye.
Mwari ndiwo wakalichengeta.